Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our fourth installment of Tango Kilo Sierra Season 2. We're in the time of year actually of Christmas, and I was sick last week. That's why there wasn't no video. I do apologize for that, but we're gonna make up for it tonight by cooking something awesome. Please stay tuned for that. It's gonna be delicious. Thank you for everyone who's donated over this whole past year. It means the world. I was able to get me a really nice camouflage jacket with it, the Mr. Buddy heater. I mean, it goes so far when you make those little steps to make sure that my channel keeps working. Thank you so much. And if you just have a little extra cash laying around for the holidays and you want to help out somebody who really loves to get outdoors and needs the gear to do so, go check out the gear fund link at the bottom of this video, in the description also. So thank you, and today we are camping back here in a familiar place, Cody's Woods. Cody from Southern Reelers, you know. The ground is pretty saturated because it just quit raining, and tonight we're going to try out a little method that I've been concocting in my brain on how to stay warm. So it's going to be about 54 tonight, which isn't super cold, but yet cold enough to want to batten down the hatches and be able to stay warm. But without further ado, let me introduce you to our crib for the night.
Up,
as usual, the unusual suspect himself, freaking Good Buddy. Not Little Buddy, Good Buddy.
Sure.
I think it's hilarious y'all call him Little Buddy, but
I am kind of little, but
yeah, facts. Compared to me, at least, But today, good to have him along. And we got our gazebo set up. We're gonna tarp off each wall. Got our stuff under that tarp over there staged and ready to go. And we got our Mr. Buddy heater with us. We're gonna tarp this in. We're gonna see if we can't stay warm tonight. But all in all, I think it's gonna be a great camp. We're gonna cook some delicious food, so please stay tuned for that. It's like something really big that just something to kick off the freaking end of the year and the holiday seasons awesomely. But we also got a year in review coming your way, so stay tuned for that too. Edited by yours truly over here, Good Buddy.
That's right, it's going to be a big video. Hope y'all are staying tuned to watch it.
Facts. And that will be coming to you towards the end of the year, around New Year's. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, we're going to get to it, people. We're going to get this set up, and we'll see you back here whenever everything is ready to go. As you can see, there's a house right through these trees. And since the leaves have fallen, it's become pretty hard to be stealthy. So as you can see, that white right there is the gazebo, and that's through the usual mask and limbs and leaves that are on this trail. So as you can see, if you look back on our other videos, you can't even see that trail from that road from here because of all the leaves that grow over it in the summertime. But even from here, you still see it pretty good. But what we're going to do, so we're going to get our camouflage tarp, and we're going to get that pulled over the top of it so it's not so obvious. And we'll have to see if that works out good or not. It should be just fine, and we'll get it done. But we'll see y'all guys back here once we get it pulled over it, and show you how much more stealthy it turns that white top into. So what we're going to do, we got our tarp here, as we've always had since we pretty much started this channel. We're gonna pull it up and over the top of our gazebo here and stop right about there. So we need the front, we need the front to be as invisible as we can. That way there's a house, but the house goes pretty far back and then up a driveway, so we don't have to worry about that direction. But right through there is where you can see it. So we're gonna get this set up on there. I mean, a lot better. A lot better. It looks a heck of a lot better. All right. So keep walking here and see how good it looks now. Oh yeah. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. If I wasn't looking for it, I wouldn't be able to see it. Can't even see it against that tree line barely. That's perfect. All right, so we got that problem handled. We're gonna keep setting up camp and getting things rearranged into how they're gonna be when we go to sleep tonight. Got on my donation funded jacket here. It's pretty awesome. I love it very much. Thank you everyone who has made that a possibility. But yeah, we'll see you guys back here in just a bit. All right, everybody. This is our thanks to our like and subscribers segment.
Cheers, everyone.
We really appreciate everything y'all do for us, you know, liking and subscribing and commenting, because we really both just enjoy seeing those things and enjoy the encouragement. It makes us feel great about what we love to do, and that's be out here in the great outdoors, enjoying life, taking a break from the regular 9 to 5.
That's right.
But for those who haven't liked and subscribed, please consider doing so. We'd really appreciate it. Comment, share us with your friends. We live off of that kind of stuff, so we appreciate it. And you know, it's the holiday season, so it's a season of giving, and everybody freaking gives us a like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. But this is for y'all. Tink.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. We really appreciate it. So, one of the things I wanted to do this winter, this Christmas season, is show some things that we got this year from donation money and family and people that just genuinely care, which you can't replace those people ever, even if you tried.
Never.
This was a gift from last year that we bought with donation money and a little bit of my own money. And this is the Mr. Buddy heater. This was going to be keeping us warm tonight. This is what kept me warm through a lot of crappy solo missions last year, you know, freaking installments. And this thing has paid for itself in and out, in and out.
Oh yeah.
Then for my birthday this year, awesome cousin got me this Arctic cooler, which is the bomb. It keeps ice for longer than 24 hours. I've seen ice in this after a week of closing it because I forgot to take it out of there. This thing was a godsend. Thank you, awesome cousin, for that. And then good buddy also, for his birthday, I gave him this chair here, and this year, and it holds a man about his size. I was a little bit big for it, and he's really gotten some good use out of it from what he's told me.
Yeah, it's nice and compact, as you saw when it was folded up. You can fit it easily in your backpack.
It's a little wobbly when you sit on it, but
it is a little wobbly. You have to angle yourself on it right, or you'll kind of tilt on it. But it's really not a bad little compact chair for camping.
Heck yeah. And then our fourth thing is the chair I'm sitting in, the cooler slash freaking, you know, big person, you know, oriented chair that I got with the money that my cousin sent me. I really appreciate that. This thing has been awesome. Keeps beers cold, keeps us, you know, comfortable, allows us to sit down and keep our knees from freaking hurting, both of us or anybody who's with us.
Oh yeah.
So that's 4 things that we're appreciative for that we got this year. That's you know, we're really thankful for, and we're gonna do 4 more next week, and then 4 more on the video before Christmas, which is gonna be awesome. Tune into that. Mm-hmm. And you know, just really bring in the season. Things are gonna get a little bit more festive, get some lights and stuff, you know, so stick around for that. But we really appreciate it, everyone, and y'all stay tuned for the cooking segment, because that's gonna be, we're gonna have an appetizer that's gonna be here in a little bit. That's gonna be insanely good, homemade.
First ever on the channel.
First ever. And then we're gonna do some sandwiches later. It's gonna have a little bit of a Cajun twist to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be delicious. So
it's gonna be great. I'm excited.
One more cheers for good times and a good Christmas. I hope everyone is finding themselves awesome in this holiday season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got this at the Walmart today. It's a $10 box of bungee cords. You can never have enough of those. We got so much stuff that's got to be tied down as far as these walls that are going up. So we got this tarp here that's set up. We got our fire pit down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to try wall this in, leave this up a little bit, get back towards the back here, and let the gazebo just hold in some heat along with the tarps. We've seen a lot of YouTubers try this as far as plastic wrap and, you know, various different ways like that. and didn't work out well. But that was on windy days, and tonight it's pretty calm, and this should help hold in heat a lot better than if we just had all the walls open. So we're gonna get these rolling, which is bungee cords here. Break them out on the table. All right. Not entirely sure what that's for. That's pretty cool though. I think it's to maybe hook a bunch of them together all at once. That's pretty cool. That fell out. What we got here is a nomadic box too, which we're going to review. It's one of the nomadic boxes, like the one that came in the mail for us from that had the hammock in it. But this also has a piece of gear that I'm going to be using as my New Year's giveaway piece of gear. So definitely be looking for that video. Comes with these tiny little ones here, and your bigger ones, and then your medium-sized bungees, then your ball bungees, which are always useful. So in setting up these little things like this, you can, something normally that I wouldn't be able to hook because it is in the spot that it's in, I can now hook right where it needs to be in place, and that little hook's gonna hold that just fine. So that's great. Great piece of gear to have. I'm very thankful to be able to purchase it. So what we're gonna do is get this all walled up with tarps, and then get the Mr. Buddy heater cranking, see how it feels in here, and then we'll figure that out. And then yeah, then we're gonna cook some delicious food, so stick around. There's no rope on this one, so I might just do a bungee with this. We'll do slip knots on the ones that's got ropes. Pieces of rope from other places that aren't being used. See that right there? We just solved our not having a rope on this eyelet problem with a piece of the rope from the other tarp. All right, so we're gonna get probably 1 or 2 more walls put up, and then we've got one we're going to use as a floor later that we're not going to put up or put down until later, so it doesn't get all wet and messed up. But we'll see you back here once it's finished. All right, so we got our new headlamp here that we bought at Ollie's for $6. Definitely check your discount stores, because those have some great deals in it. I mean, just look at it, video like friggin' shedding light on me. It's wrapped up in my hat right now, so 1 second. But it has a couple different modes. Point it towards the ground here. We have red, bright or semi-bright, really bright, dim, off. We're gonna use this brightness for now. All right, put our beer down there. Okay, so today what we're gonna have is this nomadic box here. Give the light to a good buddy. Got the nomadic box that we're going to review. It got really dark out here, and it's only about 6 o'clock, so that's the only thing that sucks about a overcast day. But we got another nomadic box, and we're going to pop this open and see what we can see. All right, so first things first is something I've already opened to use, and it's this patch kit here. Works pretty well, just as long as you heat it up with like a hair dryer or something, and it'll mend and get you out the whatever sticky situation you're in. Then we got the stormproof matches, which are pretty much resilient to getting wet or anything of that nature, you know, so that's pretty cool. Then we got the pop-up solar pocket light. That thing right there is pretty cool. Let's take it out and see what it looks like. It comes with a charging cable. This is what it looks like when you bring it out. Oh, that's cool. Wow, look at that. That is pretty tight. And it comes with this little hook here, so let's hang that up and see if we can't shed some light on our situation here. That actually don't work out too bad. It's still a little dark, but that's pretty good. We'll hang that over here for now on this little nut. That's gonna come falling right off of there, so I'll just put it back over here. All right, so that was pretty cool, and we'll make sure to keep this charging cable for it. That's gonna come in good handy for some more stealthier cams. This right here is what I was thinking about giving away come the turn of the year. This is a fishbone knotless rope tie. Pretty much what this is, I'm gonna open it, but I'm giving it away so who cares, is if you're not great at tying rope or getting it tight enough, this right here does everything from just slip knots to, you know, keeping things tied down. These fishbone products I've always heard were pretty cool. It comes with about 6 feet of rope of a 550 cord. No more struggling with tying or untying your knots, which is pretty cool, I think, because I mean, I'm proficient at tying knots, even though I was never a Boy Scout or a Cub Scout or anything. But you know, you've got eyes and grooves and slips that see that right there, thing's not even really tied and you can't untie it. So this right here is what I'm going to be giving away come our review video. I just have to figure out how to do all that legally, because apparently there's a process, so definitely stick around for that. And this fishbone product could be yours. We're going to do a random choosing at our year in review video come New Year's, around New Year's time. So definitely comment and like, and this product could be yours. But that pretty much caps off our nomadic box here. Remember, stay tuned for the fishbone knotless rope tie and your chance to win that. And we appreciate you tuning in, and as you can see, we got our tarp wall set up, and we'll see you at the cooking segment. So what we got here is our matches from our nomadic box. We're gonna stick that in the fire there and use that as a little fire starter. These are supposed to be storm-proof matches, which are like matches that even work when it's raining, and if they get wet they still will light. We're gonna try to, there's a lot of them, so we're gonna try to keep them in their little bag here. That's a cool little fold they did. Alright, let's use 2 for now. Well, 3. F at 3. Alright. That red phosphorus on the that phosphorus on the outside really lets it burn good too. That's good. This don't work, we got some Pringles we can fire up. I guarantee you they will. We've made that abundantly clear over our videos. Under this wood. We just gotta get a little embers going. That's all. Let's see if we can start with a match. If not, we'll use a torch. Oh, I broke that one. Oops. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, tonight we have something special planned for you. It's a little chilly. We got our Mr. Buddy heater over here, but it ain't cranking, so we gotta make sure that we can serve our fuel for the night, because we only have that one tank. So what we're gonna do is tonight we're going to make something fried. First time for the channel. What we're gonna start with is a little appetizer. We got our vegetable oil here. Then we got some freaking string cheese mozzarella sticks. We're gonna cut these in half, and we're gonna throw some of this oil on here and get it hot. We're gonna fry these up in some all-purpose flour, of course the Great Value brand, and some breadcrumbs just to have some extra added crunch. We're also gonna put it in an egg bath throughout. After we put it in the egg bath, put it in the flour, put it back in the egg bath, put it through the breadcrumbs. So hopefully that's going to work out great. We're going to get our egg bath set up here first and foremost. Right, whisk that up real good. Make sure that that yolk gets broken, mixed around with that egg white, because you're going to need both combined to make this work. Breadcrumbs. Your breadcrumbs popped open. I don't use anything special. It's just anything that looks like it looks good on some fried shrimp or fried chicken or something. Something just for added crunch. I was going to use some, what do you call them? Frosted Flakes, but I just figured that was a little elaborate for this one. We'll try that on another one. There we go. Some breadcrumbs in there. Put the cap back on this. Thankfully, I ain't got to worry about a bunch of bugs out here because it's been cold in South Carolina every morning for the past about month. And that's nice because this is one of the first camps we've done out here in the past, good while that we haven't had to use the thermocell, which is pretty nice. Get you some flour put in there. You're gonna need a good bit of flour. All right. We're also gonna need this too for our main course meal, which is gonna be freaking awesome. I'm glad you stuck by. Thank y'all for sticking with us. We are about ready to get our oil started. Probably should have started that earlier, but it's okay. We're not in no time crunch. Just out here having a good time. So we're gonna get our cheese sticks pulled out of this bag here. I think I'm gonna do them in halves because that's a big ass cheese stick. I don't know. I'm gonna do some halves. I'm gonna do some wholes, but we'll try some halves first. Yeah, I just F that up completely, but it's okay. All right, so we do roll it around in our egg bath here, then in the flour. Then back into the egg bath, and then some breadcrumbs. All right, get this fire back up. It was starting to crackle and sizzle a little bit. Now, put back in the flour. Let's see what we got. This is my first time trying this, so hopefully it goes well. Alright, so we got it starting to fry here. Oh yeah. You just turn them once they start to get that brown crust around them. I think that's going to be good. Something I did forget was marinara sauce, but with limited ways of heating that up, this will do just fine. But them breadcrumbs, you can tell those are going to have some good crunch. I might should have floured it a little bit more, but you live and you learn. We got more to cook, and we got the main course to cook also, so that's going to be awesome. And we'll get it going good, guys. I'm having a good time out here. All right, these are about good. Let our grease get a little warm, but that's okay. We'll pull them out. Let them finish cooking off down in here. Yeah, we got our grease a little too hot there, but that's fine. We can still let it cook. Got our fire dulled, is not off right now. So our grease is plenty hot for the time being. This is what we're working with, people. Looks wonderful. It's very soft. Oh yeah, that is absolutely wonderful.
Nice and stringy.
Awesome.
That looks good.
You want good, buddy?
Look at that. Let me try this. Look at that. Oh,
mozzarella sticks for the win. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna get back to frying these, and we'll see you at the main course. All right, so that brings us to our main course. What we're gonna do tonight is we're going to fry us up some chicken breast. These are already pretty thin, which is nice. We're just gonna cut some of the excess off of them that we can. Put this down right here for just now. Like any of the excess fat or anything of that nature, like that right there. That right there. That's all chicken. It's all chicken. Dang, sweet. So we already got some thin cut breast chicken here. Nice. We're gonna take one of these smaller ones here. We're gonna just submerge it in the egg. Get it mixed around in there. Get our oil cranking and hot. Make sure not to make it too hot, of course. Alright, soaked in our egg. And we put it in the flour. It's gonna get pretty messy. So I'm glad we're doing it on the ground out here. So we could just bury it. But make sure you get it nice and coated. And back in the egg. And then back in the... Oh, I didn't get the egg on it very well there. It's okay. Back in the flour. And then... Let's see how she goes. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it heated up and starting to fry a little bit here. Just want to make sure that you do it evenly on each side. And it's a chicken breast, so you're going to make sure you get it nice and brown, crispy in a way, if you would. This one here is looking to be about ready. It's pretty thin, so you ain't got to cook them for too terribly long. Just long enough to make sure that you got the sickness off the poultry. They should be coming out of that grease here soon. We're doing good, guys. These sandwiches are going to be awesome because we have a fun little twist we're going to put on them here after we get done with them. And I think y'all are really going to like it. Getting just about done here, guys. Got the dirty hands that we're going to have to clean. Well, that's okay. As you can see, we put a very small amount of oil in here, you know, and that's lasted through 4 pieces of chicken, which is about what we need, because we're going to want about 2 sandwiches a piece. We're going to let these cook and get finished, and then we've got the special little twist that we're going to show you once we get this done and this table cleared off and cleaned up, and we're able to get this chicken down the hatch. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed the video thus far. I've enjoyed sharing this time with you and being out here in the wilderness, just away from the old kit and caboodle. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And we'll see y'all guys when we're ready to make burgers, ready to make chicken sandwiches. Alright, so this was almost full can when we started to fry up our little delicious looking things there. My hands are still covered in flour, but our delicious chicken is done. And between our appetizer, where we fried up some cheese sticks, and our chicken there, we've got about yay left. So frying takes a good bit of fuel. We are going to put that on top of our burger, and I think that's gonna be downright delicious. We were gonna go with some pimento cheese, but I saw this and I'm like, you know what, it's a brilliant twist to go with some chicken. It's some buffalo style chicken dip made by Texas Pete, which is some of the best freaking chicken dip. So what we got for our buns today is some of the Hawaiian buns. So I think that's just going to be downright delicious. We're going to be toasting it on our Mr. Buddy here. We see a lot of people cook on these things, so we'll give it a try today. We're going to try to toast our bread on it. Oh, those smell wonderful. Nice and sweet and delicious. So, what we'll do is maybe just put it like that. and see how it works. Starting to get toasted, as you can see. It's pretty hot up here, so we're gonna try to stay back off of it. Oh yeah, that's toasted. That's our top bun. Ooh, about slung it into the ground. Oh yeah, there goes our bottom. That one got a little over toasted. I have to watch them a little closer. But that is toasted bread. As
Not
you can
bad
hear.
for Mr. Buddy Heater.
Not bad at all. We'll turn him back down low. No. So we ain't using a whole lot of juice because we're going to need that for later. Put our tongs away in a safe bag. We'll turn it off for now. Then we're going to take one of our chicken breasts here, which looks delicious, as you can see. We're done all the way through. And, you know, probably going to tear that in half, put it on top of itself. Still really hot, which is good, because we're going to want our buffalo chicken dip here to be pretty warm. And of course, add as much as you like to your own sandwich. I'm a guy of good taste, so I'm just going to put a little bit. Then we're going to put our bun on there, smash it down so it can get up in that grease and get nice and warm. And we're going to set that to the side. See how delicious it gets here in just a bit. Give it about 2 seconds to cool off too, because it's still pretty warm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut her here. And then see what we got. I didn't cut it all the way there. Oh, how good that looks though. All right, let's send it. What a wonderful twist. Already in the freaking container. No extra mess to clean up from mixing it up out here. Look how good that is. It's like having a buffalo chicken wing. That right there, top 5 best food we've made out here in these woods. Good?
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Cannot go wrong with a buffalo dip chicken sandwich.
Facts.
Delicious.
Well, we're gonna finish these up, and we're gonna get our other sandwiches made here, and then we'll see you guys at bedtime. Thank y'all for sticking around. All right, so I'm trying something a little new this time. While our bread's over here toasting, I'm gonna cut this in half, sandwich them together. See how that turns out. I'm gonna let that get nice and melted together, because there is cream cheese and other various cheeses in that buffalo chicken dip. We got our bread over here toasted, and make sure we turn it a little better than we did last time, because it got burned a little bit. See, it's starting to char a little bit there. That's what you want. Mr. Buddy Heater comes in handy again, not just to keep you warm, but to keep you fed too, apparently. And I've seen people do crazy things with that. I've seen people take those duck hunting and submerge them in water a little bit. And I've seen freaking these things right here pay for themselves times 10. All right. That bottom bun is ready. Put that up here. Put our chicken on it. Bam, bam. Our little sandwich. You can tell that it's nice and toasted. You take your fingernail. Sounds like it's scratching. That means it's ready to go. Please ignore the train. Can't do nothing about that. Out here in the land of the trains and the ponds. Ready? Wow. Wonderful. That's the way it's meant to be done.
I can hear that crunch from here, buddy. Sounding amazing.
Most definitely.
Look at that.
One of the best things I've ever made. hands down.
For sure.
But we're gonna keep toasting so Good Buddy can get his going, and this time we'll see you at bedtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we've got most of our stuff set up here. Good Buddy's got his tent set up behind me there somewhere, and I'm gonna get myself in bed. So, some great night, cooked some delicious food, had a good time, drank some beers. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please consider doing so, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pretty nice night out here. As you can see, it's time to get packed up, and we'll see you at the finish line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we packed it in, we packed it out, and take the gazebo and leave it on Cody's back porch because it's pretty freaking wet, and then we'll come back for it later. But pretty good camp. Dinner was awesome.
Dinner was amazing.
You missed out on dinner, dude.
Dinner was great.
But yeah, guys, we'll find another great place like this, and we'll see you next time.